Hey guys, Minnesota News Now out here in front of the Cub Foods where one of the former Minneapolis police officers, Mr. King now, here in Plymouth, Minnesota, was spotted yesterday, and there is a video clip on, I believe, Twitter of a shopper confronting him. As you can see, I'm over here at the intersection of 169 is right over in that area, and that's Rockford Road down there.
Hey guys, I'm going to insert a video in here from Brian with High Impact Flicks, High Impact Blogs, High Impact TV. It's a great channel. I encourage people to go check him out. Useful information. So I'm going to insert some clips from him that he got from other people from the Twitter. So please stay tuned and try to check out my whole video. Again, appreciate everyone's help. I'm running right now to another shooting over where I was a couple days ago. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
In the description.
Say we got all four! We got all four! Say we got all four! We got all four!
That was the reaction in Minneapolis yesterday afternoon after the new charges were announced against all four ex-police officers. We got all four, they're saying, connected to Floyd's death, which was a major demand of the protesters. Former officers Tu Tao, J. Alexander King, and Thomas Lane are all in custody this morning on charges of aiding and abetting murder.
Okay, I got to be real careful what I say on this YouTube platform because there's a lot of censorship and shadow banning going on, and I've already got a strike against my channel, so they're basically gunning for my channel and a whole lot of other channels. So this comes from the Daily Mail. One of the four ex-cops charged in George Floyd's murder is confronted by a furious shopper in a Cub Foods and tells her, "I'm sorry you feel that way," as he buys groceries while out on a $750,000 bail. J. Alexander King, 26, on Saturday was shopping at a Cub's Food grocery store in Plymouth, Minnesota, just one day after he was released from the Hennepin County Jail on a $750,000 bail, guys. Think about that. Somebody had to put up 10% of that. $75,000 was put up to get King out of jail. King was arrested earlier this month after standing by when former officer Derek Chauvin knelt on George Floyd's neck as he yelled, "I can't breathe." A woman at the grocery store spotted King and recorded the interaction on her cell phone. And without further ado, this is how that went.
What?
What's your name?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
It is you. So you're out of prison.
Yes.
And you're comfortably shopping in Cub Foods. As if you didn't do anything.
I wouldn't call it comfortably, I would just say getting necessities or helping.
I don't think you should have that right. I don't even think you should be out on bail.
I can understand
I mean, how does it feel?
I'm sorry you feel that way.
No, you're not sorry. Like, you're literally outside here comfortably as if you didn't kill that man.
Think about it, guys. If this went down the way it allegedly is supposed to have happened, if that was you or I, we'd be sitting in jail and there would be no bail. We wouldn't be out. We wouldn't be walking free. I can understand why a lot of people are extremely angry about this.
Did you think that people weren't going to recognize you? Honestly, did you? You don't have the right to be here. You killed somebody in cold blood. You do not have the right to be here.
I understand. I'll get my stuff paid for.
No, we don't want you to get your stuff. We want you to be locked up. You're honestly in Cub Foods comfortably shopping. Out of prison. Like, do you feel any remorse for what you did? Do you?
Ma'am, I'm just going to grab my stuff.
This is the officer who was let out of jail today for shooting George Floyd. Or, I'm sorry, suffocating him. You're not going to be able to comfortably go around Minnesota like this. I pulled up the picture. I knew it was you. It's just like, he was there when they were killing him. And it's just like, this is crazy that you're here just thinking everything's okay. I mean, you don't want to apologize.
See, if we put ourselves in the position of maybe a family member who was killed by a cop, you can definitely understand why people are outraged.
You don't want to say anything, like, no? Because this video is going to be on the internet. Yeah, he has the nerve to literally come outside thinking that we don't know what he looks like. How dare you? You're not going to be able to comfortably live in Minnesota after this, or anywhere. And you will be going back to jail. Trust. Trust. Yeah, he bailed out. How'd you get the money? How'd you get the money? And you're lucky that they don't have your address. You're lucky that they don't have your address. Hi. This is one of the police officers that was involved in killing George Floyd. He was out on bail today, and he's over here comfortably shopping in Cub Foods as if.
All right, guys, I'm gonna leave this with you guys. What do you guys think? Accomplice to a murder, posts $750,000 bail, out free to go shopping. I understand why people would want to give this guy a hard time. Pretty infuriating. There he is right here as he's making the arrest. There's Chauvin, George Floyd, Tao, Thomas Lane, Derek Chauvin. So let me ask you guys, do you think this lady should have done this? Do you think she was in the right? Do you think she was in the wrong? Do you think there's appropriate outrage for what these cops allegedly did? If it was your loved one that the cops killed, how would you respond? Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the Google Thought Police in the comments section below.
If you get something out of this content,
So we walked around to where his address is, and it's right at Trenton Place condominiums, and literally you can see there is the tent and Cub Foods right there. So he's literally lives right inside there, and the Cub Foods is right there. So that's why we seen him there at the Cub Foods, and that video was shot right there. All right, I'm gonna chop the video up, add some other things in here, but thanks for tuning in. Minnesota News Now out.
Hey guys, Minnesota News Now. Hey, I just wanted to show you a copy of the arrest warrant. This is how I was able to know where he lived. The only reason I'm showing you this is to validate my information, my source. But anyone with a quick Google search can find this. This is one of the reasons we tell people to not give their information to government officials, because a lot of it's very public, and through public records you can pull it up. Also, here's a map of where we're at. You can see, you can't really see 169, but to the right, that's where 169 is, but it gives you an idea of where everything was happening, where he lives, how close Cub Food is. Alright, have a great day. Minnesota News Now out.